Avatara Nithyananda Nithyananda Ardhanarishwara Nithyananda 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 Nityaneshwara Nithyananda 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 Nityashadguru Nithyananda Karunamaya Nithyananda Nithyananda Kamalalaya Kirti Nithyananda.
Nithyanandam, welcome to all the participants and all those who are joining for today's live Nithyananda Yoga. Let us begin by settling down, bringing your hands in front of your heart center in the Namaskara Mudra and invoking this presence of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam here as we start the Nithyananda Yoga by chanting the Satguru Vandanam. नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Next, we'll be entering into the chanting of the Shiva moola mantra japa, invoking Paramashiva's presence to land here powerfully as we begin the Nithyananda Yoga. Beautifully in the Agamas, it reveals how the moola mantra of a deity is like the soul of a being. When we chant the moola mantra with deep feeling connection to Paramashiva, Paramashiva is here manifesting through us as we begin the Nithyananda Yoga. So now, connect to Paramashiva and chant the Shiva moola mantra japa 11 times internally. We will be chanting it out loud such that all of you can easily follow along. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Om Haum Shivaya Namaha. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. The next is the Tatwa chamanum, the ritualistic cleansing of the body and mind to become a pure conduit, a pure vessel for Paramashiva's energy. Now, as we get into the yoga, please ensure you have your Panchapatram and Uddharini, the cup and spoon filled with some fresh water. Bring your right hand into the Gokarana Mudra, bend your index finger, slightly cupping your palm. Take an Uddharini of water, put it in the center of your palm, and sip the water through the base of your palm 3 times with the mantra Swadha. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Now please wash your hands with the water from the Panchapatram. With the base of the right hand thumb, wipe your upper and lower lip twice from right to left. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hand. With the tips of the index, middle and ring finger joined together, touch above your upper lip and below the lower lip. Wash your hand. With the tip of the right hand thumb and index finger joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With the tip of the right hand thumb and middle finger and ring finger joined together, touch your right eye, right ear, and left ear. Wash your hand. With the base of the right hand thumb and little finger joined together, touch your navel center, right chest, and left chest. And with all the fingers of your right hand joined together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. So from here, let's enter into the Sankalpa, creating our conscious intention. I request all the participants to take one moment, all those who are participating in the Nithyananda Yoga today, to take a moment and close your eyes and intensely visualize what you want to manifest through the yoga today. Because yoga is a ritual, a science of connecting to the divine. The intention you create simply manifests. And now, clasp your right hand into your left, clasping both your palms together. Place it on the top of your right thigh. And let us now chant the Sankalpa. Om Mamopata Samasta Durita Kshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Kripa Katakshena Purana Arogya Yukta Dridhagatra Yaugika Sharira Siddhyartham परमशिवशक्त्याविष्करणार्थं सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्यजीवन्मुक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थं नित्यानन्दयोगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Take an udharani of water and wash off your hand now. Om apaupasprisya. And place your Panchapatram and udharani far away from you, so that when you do the Nithyananda Yoga, it's not in the way. And let's get it started with some warm-up. Come up to a standing position. We're going to be beginning with warming up our entire body before we get into the Nithyananda Yoga, starting with our right leg. So lift your right leg up and rotate your right ankle in a clockwise motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Going in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do it on the left leg now. So lift your left leg up, ankle in a clockwise motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax your leg. Now we're going to be rotating our knees. Bring your hands to your knees and start to rotate your knees in a circular motion. Push your knees out and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now bring your hands to your hips. We're going to be rotating our hips now nice and wide. So push your hips out, forward, to the side and back. Feel the stretch in your entire legs. Going 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Rotating your hips in the opposite direction now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Beautiful. So now we're going to get a little bit of a deeper stretch for our legs. Stretch your legs apart, further wider, and lean down. First try to bring your palms to the ground. If you're comfortable there, try to lower your forearms to the ground, your elbows to the ground as well. This will open out your hips and spine as well as your legs. Feel the stretch. And then walk yourself over towards your right leg, bringing your forehead to your right knee. Push yourself down a little bit, getting a stretch. And then to the left foot on the left side. Come up. Bring your feet together. Now we're going to be twisting at the torso. Bring your hands up to chest level. Start to rotate from side to side, opening out your shoulders nicely. Feel your whole shoulders and spine stretching out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring your hands to your shoulders. We're going to rotate our shoulders now in the forward direction. Try to bring the elbows together in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the opposite direction. 1, open your shoulders out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's now rotate our neck. So we're going to be moving our neck in slow circles. Do it slowly, don't hurt yourself. Feeling all the knots and kinks in the neck opening out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now from here we're going to be entering into the skeleton dance, shaking out our whole entire body to manifest the various powers of Paramashiva. So before we start, take a moment, close your eyes. Visualize yourself as pure bones. You're just a skeleton. And from that visualization, start to shake your entire body intensely. Start to move all the parts of your body intensely.
Jaya Vittale, Vittale,
walk backward
Nityanarayana,
on the mat.
Nithyananda, Nityanarayana, Nithyananda, Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda, Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda.
And begin stepping down. Before we begin the Nithyananda Yoga today, quick disclaimer for all the participants. All the teachings done during the Nithyananda Yoga are for general wellness purposes and educational purposes only, not to be taken for or used as a replacement for medical advice. During if you have any pre-existing known medical health conditions, diseases, illnesses, injuries, please consult with your medical health professional before participating in the Nithyananda Yoga. During the yoga, if at any time you feel weak, you feel tired, please immediately take rest and only participate again once you have fully recovered. And at all times, be in listening with your body. Everybody's body works differently, so you need to be in listening with your body to see how your body is functioning and stay within the limits and capacities of your own body. With that, we'll be entering now into the yoga. So the first asana that we're going to be starting with today with the Chaturanga Dandasana. We are continuing the Trithiya Vinyasa Krama sequence, the sequence of 508 asanas, and we're going to be starting with the Chaturanga Dandasana. So come on to your hands and feet, coming into a plank-like position. And from here, keep your body straight, okay? So you're neither going to be pushing your hips up, nor you're going to be sinking your hips low. You're going to keep your hips in a straight line and lower yourself halfway to the ground. This is the Chaturanga Dandasana, where you're going to be lowering yourself halfway towards the ground and holding. For those of you who want a little simpler variation, you're feeling it, you're struggling to hold the plank, you can come onto your knees and pull your body into a straight line. Remember, even when you're on your knees, the rest of your body should neither be up nor down. You should be in a straight line and lower yourself halfway down towards the ground. This is the Chaturanga Dandasana. It's a very powerful asana to help strengthen your arms and your core and upper body. So visualize yourself as a sturdy wooden stick or a staff, doing the Jiva Kumbhaka, where when you inhale, feel the prana going from the soles of your feet to the moola dhara, the navel center, the heart center, throat center, third eye, and the sahasrara and above your head. Do the moola bandha, clenching your perineum in the moola bandha, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Chaturanga Dandasana. Viparitam mandalam cha dvidhaiva viditam hinaha dandasanam dvidha proktam viparitopaveshane sarvanga shirsha bhagastu shatshashtif pratitastu te. And come up. Yes, take a moment to relax your hands before we enter into Niranjana Karmasana. On your knees itself, you're going to be coming into a fetus-like position onto the ground with your hands covering your ears. So very importantly, bring your hands over your ears as you are laying down with your forehead on the ground. Visualizing yourself having no karma, as the name of the asana itself says, Niranjana Karmasana. You are beyond all karma, all kinds of fruits of the actions. In this position, continue the Jiva Kumbhaka, the moola bandha, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Niranjana Karmasana. Atha Niranjana Karmanasanam. Balako Garbhashayyayam Tishthet Sankuchito Yatha Tatha Garbhasane Yogi Niranjana Vidhim Bhajet Dattva Dakshanghravamangrim Pashnibhyam Rundhayet Spijhau Apanam Mardhavam Kuryat Varasvaram Tato Balat. And slowly raise up. You can come up to a seated position. So the next asana we're going to do is the Danda Mayurasana. The Danda Mayurasana is an advanced asana which involves balancing on your hands. So I'm going to be showing once how to do it and then guiding step by step each of you how you can follow along. So as we start, I request everyone to first please observe how I'm doing the asana. So Danda Mayurasana is where you're going to be balancing your entire body on your arms. This is the Danda Mayurasana. So as we begin, first the important thing is to not strain your wrists. So let's start off with warming up our wrists a little bit. Bring your hands in front of you and start to rotate your wrists in a slow circular motion. Feel all the muscles opening out. And then going in the opposite direction. Yes. Bring your left hand to the right. Pull the right fingers back, pushing the heel of the palm forward so that you're stretching your wrist backwards. Turn the palm downwards and pull it back using your hand to get an even deeper stretch. And then turn the hand around and pull it inwards. Repeating this with the left hand now. First pull it upwards and then downwards. And then turn your hand around. Okay. So now you're going to come up onto your feet and you're going to first come on your knees and hands together on the ground. From here, the palm position becomes important. You're going to be turning your palms completely backwards. So the inner part of your elbow will be facing forward and your fingers facing towards your knees. And then bend your whole, hunch your back and lean forward, bending your elbows, trying to bring your elbows towards your lower navel area. So this position is also important. One common mistake many people tend to do is to put the elbows in the soft part of the navel. You will not be able to balance if you place it in the soft part of your navel area. You need to put it at the bottom part where the almost where the bones are, which is very strong, and not together but apart, like this. So you're not doing this, you're going to be doing this. And when you do that, you'll get the balance in this, you'll be able to shift your center of gravity and get the exact balance. So bring your hands down, lean forward, bringing your elbow to the hip area and slowly lift off the ground. Yes, slowly lifting off the ground. This is the Danda Mayurasana. Once you're off the ground, the goal is to try to bring the body into an exact straight line. This differs from the other regular Mayurasana we do in the Trithiya Vinyasa Krama, because in Mayurasana, usually our legs are raised, but in Danda Mayurasana, you're going to be in a straight line. So come, let's all do Danda Mayurasana together now, visualizing yourself as a peacock, doing the moola bandha, Continuing the Jivachala Kumbhaka, feeling the breath raising from the soles of your feet all the way to the top of your head with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham repeating in your throat center. Danda Mayurasana. धरामवष्टभ्यकरद्वयेन तत्कूर्परिस्थापितनाभिपार्श्वः उच्चासनो दण्डवदुत्थितखेमायूरमेतत् प्रवदन्ति पीठम् मयूरं दण्डवत् कुर्यान् मायूरं दण्डनामकम्. And slowly relax. Take a moment to relax your wrists. You can just moment and watch once. I'm going to show how to do this asana and then we can all follow along. In the Pangu Mayurasana, you're going to be bringing one hand backwards, holding the wrist with your left hand. So let's say my right hand is pointed backwards. I'm holding on to the wrist of my right hand with my left. And then from here bringing even the left elbow to the ground, leaning forward and lifting onto one hand. This is the Pangu Mayurasana. So don't worry, the more and more you strengthen your body with the Nithyananda Yoga, you will see how the different asanas also start happening in your body. First, we can attempt to do it. Bring your palm backwards onto the ground. Bring your left hand to clasp around the right wrist. And lower the right elbow to the ground as well. And then bringing the left elbow to the center of your body. Try to lean forward, lifting your legs off the ground. Continuing to visualize yourself as a peacock. Do the Jivachala Kumbhaka moola bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Pangu Mayurasana. मयूरासनवत् संस्थाप्य एकेन हस्तेन एकस्य हस्तस्य मणिबन्धं धारयेत् पङ्गुमयूरं भवति. And slowly come back up. We're going to repeat the same asana onto our left side now, where your left hand is going to be turning backwards, bending the elbow towards your navel. Hold on to the left wrist with your right hand and bring the right elbow towards the ground. Bring your weight onto the left hand and lift off the ground. Into the Pangu Mayurasana. Visualize a peacock in your inner space. मयूरासनवत् संस्थाप्य एकेन हस्तेन एकस्य हस्तस्य मणिबन्धं धारयेत् पङ्गुमयूरं भवति. Relax, coming back up to a seated position. Take a moment, loosen your wrists. It's always important to ensure that we stretch out the different parts of our body that we are going to be using during the yoga. So from here now, we're going to enter into the next sequence of asanas, which are going to be a sequence of seated asanas that start with Kubjikasana. With Jnanasana. So I'm going to describe, please help, just follow along as I am describing how to do the asana. You're going to be sitting with the right sole on the ground beside the left hip. And you're going to be bringing your left foot onto the right thigh. Yes, so your right foot is outside the left hip and the left foot is on the right thigh. Your hands are going to be resting on the knees. Here you're going to be clenching your perineum, sucking in your stomach, bringing your chin to the chest, doing all the three simultaneously in the Mahamudra Bandha. Gaze towards your nose. Here we are going to enter into the Samakumbhaka, where at the point of inhalation or exhalation, you will hold for as long as you can and then continue breathing and then again hold and continue. Visualize Devi Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, showering the ultimate wisdom upon you in Jnanasana. अथान्यदासनं कृत्वा सर्वव्याधिनिवारणं योगाभ्यासी भवेत् क्षिप्रं ज्ञानासनप्रसादतः दक्षपादोरुमूले च वामपादतलं तथा दक्षपादतलं दक्षपार्श्वे संयोज्य धारयेत्. Slowly relax, coming back up to a seated position. Relax the bandhas. Your legs are going to continue to be in a similar position, but you're going to be bringing the foot, in this case the left foot that's on top of the opposite thigh, and pull it up towards the armpit. So you're going to be trying to pull it up towards your armpit. You will feel a stretch in the outer part of the left hip. So just try to pull it up slowly, rocking your leg outwards, trying to bring it into the behind the arm, behind the left arm. Continue to hold on to your feet with both your hands. Yes. Keep your spine straight. This is the Kubjika Asana, where you're going to be gazing to your third eye, visualizing yourself having no karma. Continuing the Samakumbhaka, the Moola Bandha and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Kubjikasana. अथ जठराग्निसन्दीपनं गुल्मप्लीहशूलहरकुब्जिकासनं किञ्चित्तिर्यक्शक्तिमास्थाप्य जानमूर्ध्वं धृत्वा सम्परावर्तनेन कक्षामूले पादमादाय तिष्ठेत् एतत् पीठं कुब्जिकं वह्निकारी. And slowly relaxing the foot. The next asana is Bharadwajasana. So continue, just bring the foot back onto the right thigh. So you're bringing your left foot back onto your right thigh. The right foot remains outside of the left hip. Now bring your left hand around your back, holding on to the left foot from behind. So bring your left hand from behind, holding on to the left foot from behind, and your right hand comes to the left knee, twisting your entire torso towards the left. So you're going to be twisting your entire torso towards your left. Feel the stretch in your entire body. This is Bharadwajasana. Gaze towards your third eye, look towards your third eye. Visualize Lord Kartikeya, the ruler of the planet Mars, Lord Muruga, in your inner space. Do the Moola Bandha, the Samakumbhaka, and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Bharadwajasana. उत्तानकूर्मपीठं च सैंहं गारुडमेव च वातायनं गोमुखं च भारद्वाजं त्रिविक्रमम्. Slowly let go of your foot, untwisting your body. And from here, entering into Virasana 5. The next asana is Virasana 5. So you're going to be sitting here like this, exactly in the same position, but you're going to now be sitting on top of the right heel. So you're going to be bringing your right heel under the perineum and sitting on top of the right heel. Place your hands on your knees with your spine straight. Gaze towards your nose. Visualize and embody the state and space of bravery in your inner space. Understand, during the Nithyananda Yoga, we'll be having so many components, so many descriptions, especially the visualizations are very powerful because what you visualize, with what intention you move your body, you manifest that. And we visualize the various qualities, the various divine beings, and the various animals, where we see whatever DNA within us is that storing the patterns gets completed and they start manifesting as powers. So, when you are visualizing that state, that space of bravery in your inner space, it's not just something you are imagining, but it is a manifestation happening in this moment. So gaze towards your nose, visualize and embody that state and space of bravery in Virasana 5. Continuing the Samakumbhaka, interrupting your breath and holding for as long as you can. Doing the moola bandha, clenching your perineum with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, repeating in your throat center. Bharadvajasana, Virasana 5. एकं पादमथैकस्मिन् विन्यस्येदूरु संस्थितम् इतरस्मिंस्तथा पश्चाद्वीरासनमितीरितम्. And from here, moving into the next asana, which is Bhairu Asana 2. So continue to sit on the top of your right heel with your left foot onto the right thigh. Here you're going to first use your hands and try to bring your left foot towards your navel. Basically the heel on the navel and your toes pointing towards your chest. So you're going to be trying to bring your foot to the center of your navel area. Just do it slowly and carefully, trying to pull the foot towards your navel area. So the ultimate goal is to hold the foot there by itself. But for now, you can just bring it as close to your navel as possible. Interlocking your fingers into the Parashumudra, raise your hands above your head. Elongate your spine, pushing your hands above your head. Gaze towards your nose. This is the Bhairu Asana 2. Visualize yourself as the head of a pack of wolves or any other beast of prey. Continue the Samakumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the moola bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham reverberating in your throat center. Bhairuvasana 2. मूलद्वार टिक बेसक धरे वाम पाद गुड़ औंधव करे एडी अग्र गुड़ा तरि धरे ऊर्ध्व चीति अंगुष्ट तरि करे गुलफवारिलौ कूलै आने पुनः माहिलौ भूपरिठाने बहुरी चरण दाहिनौ जोई हृदय आनि लगावे सोई फणा पृष्ठ को हृदय लगावे एडी नाभिमध्य पुनि देवे गोड़ा जंघ भूमि परिल्यावे अंतर हाथ एक टहरावे. Relaxing your hands now. The next asana is Baddha Matsyendrasana. So you're going to be actually bringing the foot that you're sitting on outside. Bring it up. You're going to bring your left foot outside the right hip and the right foot crossed over the left knee. Again, I'll repeat it once. Your left foot comes outside the right hip, resting the knee on the ground, crossing the right foot over the left knee, the knee pointed upwards. And you're going to be twisting your entire torso across towards the side. So my body is facing towards my right side. The left elbow comes outside of the right knee. Yes, get a nice twist first. Twist your entire torso outwards. Turn the left hand backwards. So keep the palm facing backwards. And rotate the hand behind your back, holding on to it with the right hand. So both your hands are clasped behind your back, rotating it over the raised knee. This is the Baddha Matsyendrasana. The main key is to be able to twist your whole torso around and bring the knee up your arm. So if the knee is at the elbow level, you will not be able to rotate it. The knee has to come high up towards the shoulder area, such that when you rotate your hand, you're able to, it remains within the grasp of the hand. Yes. In Baddha Matsyendrasana, gazing towards your third eye, visualize the great sage Matsyendranatha in your inner space. Clench your perineum in the moola bandha with a japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Baddha Matsyendrasana. मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसाम् पार्श्वाभ्यां ध्रियते यस्तु पार्श्वमत्स्येन्द्रमुत्तमं करेण बन्धयेत् तत्तो बद्धमत्स्येन्द्रासनम्. Slowly bring your hand out and come back into a seated position. So we're going to be repeating this on the opposite side now. This whole sequence we're going to repeat on the opposite leg. The left leg now comes outside of the left hip, resting on the ground beside the left hip. Right foot comes on to the left thigh. Try to keep your knees on the ground. So one thing you might find is that if you're a bit stiffer, the knee may be up in the air like this. So try to consciously push it down towards the ground and keep your spine centered in a straight line. Keep your hands on your knees. Here, clench your perineum, suck in your stomach, bring your chin to the chest in the Mahamudra Bandha. Gaze towards your nose, visualizing Devi Saraswati showering the ultimate wisdom upon you. Do the Samakumbhaka and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Jnanasana. अथान्यदासनं कृत्वा सर्वव्याधिनिवारणं योगाभ्यासी भवेत् क्षिप्रं ज्ञानासनप्रसादतः दक्षपादोरुमूले च वामपादतलं तथा दक्षपादतलं दक्षपार्श्वे संयोज्य धारयेत्. Slowly come back up into relaxing the bandhas now. The next asana is Kubjikasana. Take your left foot, right foot now, and you're going to try to slowly pull it upwards to come into the right armpit. See, again, it will be a stretch you'll be feeling in the right outer part of the right hip. Try to pull it up into the right armpit. If you can't bring it all the way to the armpit, no worries. Keep it at least at the elbow area. Start with the elbow. Then the next time you can bring it a little deeper in towards the middle of the arm, and then deeper until you're able to place it within your armpit. So don't immediately, like if you feel like it's not there, don't just let go of your leg and be sitting. Try it out. Try to at least bring it however high you can. Continue to hold on to the foot in Kubjikasana. Gaze towards your third eye. Visualize yourself having no karma. Do the Samakumbhaka, Moola Bandha, and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Kubjikasana. अथ जठराग्नि सन्दीपनं गुल्मप्लीह शूलहर कुब्जिकासनं किञ्चित् तिर्यक्शक्तिमास्थाप्य जानुमूर्ध्वं धृत्वा सम्परावर्तनेन कक्षामूले पादमादाय तिष्ठेत् एतत् पीठं वह्नि कुब्जिकं वह्निकारी. Slowly relax the foot back on top of the left thigh. Relax the right foot back on the top of the left thigh. Entering into Bharadwajasana. Bring your right hand behind your back, holding on to your right foot. Bring your left hand towards the right knee and twist your entire body out towards your right side. Gazing towards your third eye. Get a nice stretch for the entire torso. Visualize Lord Muruga, Lord Kartikeya, the ruler of the planet Mars, in your inner space. Moola Bandha, clenching your perineum. Do the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham and continue the Samakumbhaka, interrupting your breath and holding it for as long as you can in Bharadwajasana. Uttanakūrmapītham cha saimham garudameva cha Vātāyanam gomukham cha Bharadwajam trivikramam. Slowly turning back towards the forward and uncrossing your hands. Now you're going to come to sit on the top of your left heel. You can actually loosen out the arm also once by bringing it across the chest. If you want, if it's a little bit of a strain on the shoulder, bring it across your chest. Do it on the other hand and bring it up behind your back as well. And on the other hand. Okay. So now let's do the Virasana 5. So sitting on your left heel, bring your right foot. So you're going to actually switch from the side to sitting on the heel. Place your hands on your knees. Keep your spine straight. Your whole body has to be upright. Gaze towards your nose. Clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha. Visualize and embody the state and space of bravery in Virasana 5. एकं पादमथैकस्मिन् विन्यस्येदूरु संस्थितम् इतरस्मिंस्तथा पश्चाद् वीरासनमितीरितम्. Now bring your hands together into the Parashumudra. Stretch your hands up above your head. Stretch your whole spine and body. And you're going to try to bring the right foot, right heel towards the navel, toes towards the chest. As much as you can, try to bring your foot towards the navel center, pointing the toes towards your chest. Interlock your fingers, stretch your body, gaze towards your nose. Visualize yourself as the head of a wolf pack or any other beast of prey. Doing the Samakumbhaka, Moola Bandha, with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Bhairuvasana 2. मूलद्वार टिक बैसक धरे वाम पाद गुड औंधव करे एड़ी अग्र गुदातरि धरे ऊर्ध्व चीति अंगुष्ट तरि करे गुलफवारि लौ कूलय आने पुनः माहिलौ भूपरिठाने बहुरी चरण दाहिनौ जोई हृदयानि लगावे सोई फणा पृष्टि को हृदय लेवे एड़ी नाभिमदि पुनि देवे गोड़ा जंग भूमि परिलावी अंतर हाथ एक ठहरावे. Relaxing your hands down now. Bring this foot you're seated upon out. Cross the right foot over the left knee and the left foot towards the right hip. The right knee is pointed upwards. So now this time you're going to be bringing the right heel down outside the left hip while the left foot crosses on top of the right, and you're going to twist your entire torso over out towards the left side this time. Yes, get a nice stretch here first, trying to twist your entire body out, the entire torso out. Then stretching the right hand straight out. Instead of the palm facing forward, turn your palm facing backward and bend your hand around the raised knee to clasp your hand behind. Try to hold your hands behind your back. Remember, the key is to twist your torso out as much as you can. Visualize the great sage Matsyendra Natha in your inner space, gazing towards your third eye, doing the moola bandha and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Baddha Matsyendrasana. मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसां पार्श्वाभ्यां ध्रियते यस्तु पार्श्वमत्स्येन्द्रमुत्तमं करेण बन्धयेत् तत्तु बद्धमत्स्येन्द्रासनम्. And slowly relax your whole body. Take a moment to stretch your legs out. Relax your feet. Relaxing your knees. And you can even try to stretch your hands towards your feet. And come up. So now we're entering into the Baddha Konasana. You're going to be bringing your feet together in front of you and trying to bring your knees towards the ground. So this is going to be stretching out your inner thighs quite a bit. So you're coming onto your feet and trying to pull your feet as close towards your perineum as possible. Rock your knees up and down. First, to loosen out the muscles, to get your muscles used to the motion, just move your knee up and down. Keep your spine straight, just rock your knees up and down a few times. And then bring your hands to your knees, trying to push your knees down towards the ground slowly. Feel the stretch happening in your inner thighs. Now interlace your fingers in the Parashumudra and bring it around your toes. Keep the elbows straight. So don't bend your hands too much. Keep your elbows straight. Gaze towards your nose. You're going to gaze towards your nose. Visualizing Swamiji, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, in your inner space. We're going to be entering into the next Kumbhaka, the Santa Kumbhaka. So the Santa Kumbhaka is where you're inhaling, and as you hold the breath, feel the prana, the life energy inside your body and around you. dissolving the concept of boundary between the inner and the outer, and then exhale. So do the Santa Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the moola bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Baddha Konasana. Padmam Brahmhamsthatha Saidham Swastikam Vajramasanam Baddhakonam Bhadraprishtam Moolabandham Tathaiva cha. Again, remain in the same position, but you're not going to keep your hands in the Parashamudra anymore. You're going to bring your right hand to the heels and your left hand on top of the right. So only the hand position slightly changes. Gaze towards your nose. Keep your feet in the same position. Continue to feel a deep stretch in your inner thighs. Do the Santa Kumbhaka. Inhale. Hold your breath, feeling the same prana within your body exists outside also. Clenching your perineum in the moola bandha and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. In this asana, you're going to be visualizing Lord Veerabhadra, the form of Paramashiva, who came as a warrior in Bhadrasana 4. वृषणनी नीचे सीवनी ना डाबा भागमाम डाबा पगनी एड़ी पगने उलटावी निराखवी आने सीवनी ना जमन भागमाम जमना पगनी एड़ी पगने उलटावी निराखवी नेबाम ने थनाम आंगलाम तथा अंगूठावदे बमने पगनाम तालाम तथा आंगलाम मजबूत आड़ाड़ी राखवा तथा जालंधर बंध करी नासाग्र दृष्टि राखवी. And relax your hands now. The feet are going to be coming into Yonyasana. So you're going to be turning your heels around backwards and sitting on top of the heels of your foot. So your feet are going to be turning backwards and you're sitting on the heels of your foot. So you're trying to bring the heels to the ground in the opposite way and sit on top of those heels. Here, keep your back straight. Okay. Just try your best. Remember, be careful. Don't injure your ankles when you're doing this asana. Do it within the listening of your body. Keep your hands onto your knees with your back straight. Gaze towards your nose, visualizing the Yoni Mandala, the embodiment of the cosmic feminine energy. Visualize that in your inner space, clenching your perineum in the Moola Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Yonyasana. पादौ सम्मील्य पादाग्रे अधरे पार्ष्णि लीगाढधः आनीय पादतलयोः संविशेत् योन्यासनं भवति. You're going to continue to be seated here and you're going to be holding your heels with your hands. So the only difference now is you're bringing your hands to the heels of your feet and holding on to your heels from underneath. Here, do the Santa Kumbhaka. Clench your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, bring your chin to the chest, doing all the three bandhas in the Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize this great sage Goraknatha in your inner space. Gaze towards your third eye with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Ghoraksha Bhadrasana. वृषणनीना नीचे सीवनीना डाबा भागमाम डाबा पगनी एडी पगने ओलटा विनिराखवी आने सीवनीना जमन भागमाम जमन पगनी एडी. Slowly relax your feet now. Take a moment to stretch out your legs and Relax the ankles. So try to push your toes towards the ground, stretching out the legs, pointing your feet, and pull your feet backwards, flexing them as much as you can. Take a few minutes to get a nice stretch. Push your feet down. And pull your feet up. We'll be doing this one last time. Push your feet down. And pull your legs back up. Okay. The next is Kama Dahanasana. The next asana we're going to be doing is Kama Dahanasana. So you're going to be crossing your legs. You're going to be bringing your feet behind your back. Yes, bring your feet behind your back. Clasping your fingers, interlacing the fingers and clasping your feet behind your back. So you'll actually feel your whole spine and torso will all open out nicely, your shoulders. Visualize that Swamiji is burning all your patterns with his unconditional love. In Kamadahanasana, do the Santa Kumbhaka, the Moola Bandha. Gaze towards your third eye with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Kamadahanasana. भद्रासनं सुखं स्थाप्य विपरीते तु द्वे पदे अनेन यदि कुर्यात् चैतत् कामदहनं भवति. And undo your hands from behind. Bring your feet together in front of you. As we enter into the Supta Baddha Konasana. So the next set of asanas are going to be quite similar actually. Your feet are going to be brought up towards your navel, and you're going to be trying to press your feet against your stomach and holding your hands behind your neck. So first try the feet part, trying to bring your feet up and towards the navel center. Trying to bring it up as close towards your navel as you can. Yes. Use your elbows to hold on to your feet and clasp your hands behind your neck. This is the Supta Baddha Konasana. So actually you can use the support of your elbows to balance your feet in that position. Since many times it might be difficult for us to hold our feet there without any support. So use your elbows to hold on to the foot behind your neck, keeping the foot towards your navel. Bring your elbows together, gazing towards your nose. Doing the Moola Bandha, visualizing Swamiji in your inner space with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Supta Baddha Konasana. Mahamudra Baddha Konau Tadasana Vibhedakan Vinottanam Sada Kuryadantarvatni Patipriya. Remain in the same position, gazing towards your third eye, doing the Santa Kumbhaka, Moola Bandha and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize a frog in your inner space. Just switch your gaze to the third eye in Bhekasana 2. ध्यायेद्धि चित्पदं भ्रान्तं आसनस्थः सुखाय च यदि सर्वाङ्गमुत्तोल्य गगने खेचरासनम्. And relax. So now you can take a moment to relax your feet as well. So stretch your legs out, lean forward, feel your feet relaxing. Get a nice stretch. Relaxing your feet once. And now, from here, we're going to enter into the Siddhi Jivi Asana. The Siddhi Jivi Asana is where you're going to be seated on the ground, turning your heels down. Bring your toes upwards with the heels on the ground. Place your hands on your knees, gazing towards your nose. So you're just going to actually use the strength of your ankles to try and push the heels, the toes pointing upwards. You visualize yourself living the life of a perfected yogi, clenching your perineum in the moola bandha, suck your stomach in and up in the uddiyana bandha. Keep your spine straight, gazing towards your nose. Do the Santa Kumbhaka and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Siddhi Jivyasana. Pagakau sojo jai. And relax your foot now. Entering into the next asana, which is the Panipatrasana. So for the Panipatrasana, you're going to be bringing your hands into the Anjali Mudra around your toes and pulling your toes up towards your chest area. Your hands are in the Anjali Mudra and your toes are going to be towards your chest area. Try to use your elbows to support you to pull your body closer towards your legs. Visualizing yourself as a pot of water. Doing the Moola Bandha. Do the Santa Kumbhaka. Inhale. As you hold your breath, visualize the prana within you and outside of you. And do the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Panipatrasana. नाभौ संस्थाप्य गुल्फौ च तन्मध्ये करपात्रतां शनैर्यत्नेन कुर्वीत पाणिपात्रं तदुच्यते. And relax. You can relax your feet for a moment and also your lower back and spine. Relax it for a few seconds. Stretching out your legs, move your knees up and down. The next asana is the Saptarishi Asana. The Saptarishi Asana is a little bit of a more advanced asana. So I request all of you to first take a moment and observe how I'm doing it, and then each of you can try along. Okay, the Saptarishi Asana is where you're going to be bringing both your feet into your respective armpits and clasping your hands behind your head. So this is the Saptarishi Asana. This will be stretching, this asana will stretch out your thighs quite a bit. Okay, so we can all now try it. First bring one foot. Okay, we'll do it one by one on each side and then together. So bring first your right foot outside of the left arm. Okay, bring your right foot outside of the left arm and try to push the foot out. So the goal is to try and bring the foot more towards the, so usually if you see, the foot will be towards the left side. So it's the right foot, it will be towards the left part of the center of your body. You're going to bring it out towards the right half of your body. Okay, so try to bring it behind your hand and push your leg out, getting a nice stretch. Don't forget to breathe. And then relax your right foot. Pick up your left leg now. Bring it outside the left hand And do the same thing, trying to push it out to cross over towards the left side of your body. And then relax. So now we're going to try to do both the legs together. So bring one leg outside of the left hand. Now when you bring it there, it does not need to be all the way in the armpit. No, you can even keep it to start off. Initially, even near the elbow, if you keep it is good. Okay. So bring the foot in, lifting the opposite foot up as well into its respective arm. Holding your head, visualize one of the 7 Sapta Rishis. Do the moola bandha Santa Kumbhaka with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Sapta Rishi Asana. दो पग के पगथली तीन के तय के जो सोय दो काननी माता धरे नासा दृष्टि समोय. And relax your legs. Yes, you'll feel a nice stretch happening in your inner thighs and in your outer thigh area. That's how it should be, and that is where you will start to see the muscles opening out and manifesting in different ways you never thought possible before. The next asana is the Suktyasana. The Suktyasana is where actually during the Suktyasana you're going to visualize a pearl, yourself as an oyster with a pearl born from you. Do the moola bandha, Santa Kumbhaka and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. So now I'm going to show the Suktyasana once. The Suktyasana is where you're going to be bringing your feet inside out and your knees together in front of you. You're going to lift your feet up and inside out with the knees together in front. So try to do this. This will require a lot of ankle flexibility to do the Suktyasana. So keep trying it one little by little. You will see the more and more your ankles get flexible, you will be able to do it. In Suktyasana, keep your hands on your knees. पार्ष्णीनाभौ संस्थाप्य जङ्घाबहिप्रदेशेन सम्मीलयेत् श्रुक्यासनं भवति. And now slowly relax your feet before we continue into the further asanas. Stretch your legs out. Slowly start to rotate your ankles in a circular motion. And go in the opposite direction. Trying to point your feet towards the ground. And backwards. Again, point your feet towards the ground. And bring your legs back. Again, point your feet towards the ground. And bring your legs back. Okay. So here we are going to enter. Now the next set of asanas we are going to be doing will be performed with your legs in the Padmasana position. The next set of asanas you're going to do with your legs in the Padmasana. So slowly you can try to bring your each leg onto the opposite thigh in the Padmasana. So Swamiji actually says beautifully about this Padmasana position that if you're able to hold it continuously for 42 minutes without any numbness happening in the leg, it's a sign of good heart health. And if you do practice the Padmasana more and more and more, you will start to improve your heart health as well. So Padmasana is a very powerful asana. Come to the Padmasana position with your feet on the opposite thighs. First asana is the Sthitarasana. Interlace your fingers and bring it towards your navel center. You're going to clench your perineum in the moola bandha. Visualize yourself completely stable and grounded. Gaze towards your nose. Do the Santa Kumbhaka and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Sthitarasana. जमनुम पगने फने डाबा पगनी आगा नीचे राखिने आने डाबा पगने फने जमनौ पगनी नंग नीचे राखिने बेसवुम अराथ पलोम थी वालिने बेसवुम ते स्थितरासनम कहे वायचे. And relax your hands. Now we're going to enter into the Ambujasana. Sit in the Padmasana position, bringing your palms to the respective knees. Clench your perineum. Suck in your stomach in the Uddiyana Bandha. Gaze towards your nose. Visualize yourself as being born from a lotus flower in Ambujasana. Do the Kakachanchu Kumbhaka. Here we are going to enter into the Kakachanchu Kumbhaka, where you are going to be sticking your tongue out and making it into a circular shape. Inhaling through your tongue, holding your breath, and then exhaling through your nose. This is the Ambujasana. अपानमुत्थाप्य सर्वैः स्वास्तिकः प्राणं समाकृष्य च कुम्भकं चरेत् धृत्वा यथाशक्त्यन्युच्चरेत् शनैः वायं गडाघ्नं स्मृतमम्बुजासनम्. From your nose, switch your gaze to the third eye. Relax the Uddiyana Bandha, clenching only the perineum and the moola bandha. Visualize yourself born from a lotus flower in Kamalasana. Doing the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Continue the Kakachanchu Kumbhaka. Inhale through your tongue. And exhale through your nose. In Kamalasana. Hold your breath as long as you can when you do the Kakachanchu Kumbhaka. Kamalasana. Tatra Kaulasana Kritva Adhava Kamalasanam Mahavidya Mahamantram Japtva Lingam Avapnuyat. And relax. The next asana is Uttamangasana. So this is an asana where you're going to actually get a nice stretch. Sit in Padmasana. Continue to keep your legs in the same position. Stretch your hands out in front, bringing your forehead towards the ground. This is the Uttamangasana. It's a very deep stretching asana. So relax your whole back and spine, bringing your forehead towards the ground. Visualizing Swamiji in your inner space. Do the moola bandha. Gaze towards your nose. The Kakachanchu Kumbhaka and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Uttamangasana. Sthittvai tadasane mantri adhashirsha karoti chet Uttamangasanam nyeyam yoginamati durlabham. And slowly come up. Come up to a seated position. Into the next asana is Padmasana 5. So you can actually, before that, you can take a moment to relax your legs. Before we continue, take a moment to relax your feet. Actually, the whole remaining sequence of the asanas we are going to be doing today will be remaining in Padmasana. The whole sequence continues with your legs in Padmasana and various other aspects added to it. So we'll keep giving breaks for all of you to be able to stretch out your legs in between. And then come back into Padmasana. Now, the Padmasana 5 is where you're going to be interlacing your fingers on top of your head, forming an arc with your arms. Okay, form an arc shape with your arms, hands above the head. Gaze in towards your right armpit. So turn your head to the side, gazing in towards your right armpit. Do the moola bandha and suck your stomach in and up. So clench your perineum and suck your stomach up in the uddiyana bandha. Continue to do the kakachanchu kumbhaka. Bring your tongue out, inhale, hold and exhale through your nose. Visualize Lord Paramashiva's blessing you with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Padmasana 5. उपविश्यासने सम्यक् बाहो कृत्वार्ध्वकुञ्चितो कक्षव्योम्नि मनः कुर्वन् समम् आयाति तल्लयात्. And then bring your hand to slightly changing the position of your hands as we enter into Kulyasana. Bring the right hand in front of your forehead with your left hand behind the back of your head. So your right hand comes in front of your forehead, left hand behind your head. This is the Kulyasana. In this asana, visualize a river of Shakti. A river of power is flowing into your Sahasrara Chakra. In Kulyasana. अथ कुल्यासनं वक्ष्ये यत्कृत्वा कौलिको भवेत् एकहस्तं मस्तकोऽधशीर्षे भिन्नगेकरम्. Relax your hands. The next asana is Divyasana. So for Divyasana, you're going to bring your left hand behind your back, holding on to the right elbow. Bring your right hand towards your navel center. Your left hand comes behind your back, holding on to the right elbow. Right hand comes to the navel center. And from here, you're going to lean forward and down, bringing your forehead to the ground. Trying to bring your nose towards the ground, gaze towards your nose. In Divyasana, visualize that all the gods and goddesses of KAILASA are showering their blessings on you. All the divinity of the cosmos is showering upon you. Do the Kakachanchu Kumbhaka, Moola Bandha and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Divyasana. अथ दिव्यासनं वक्ष्ये पृष्ठं हस्तेन बन्धयेत् एकहस्तं मध्यदेशं भूमिहस्तं च नासया. Slowly raising up, undo your hands. And we're now going to repeat the Padmasana 5 on the other side. So bring your hands, clasping your hands together above your head. Gaze towards your left armpit this time. Turning your gaze towards your left armpit. Suck your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Continue the Kakachanchu Kumbhaka. Visualize Lord Paramashiva is blessing you directly with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Padmasana 5. उपविश्यासने सम्यक् बाहु कृत्वार्धकुञ्चितौ कक्षव्योम्नि मनः कुर्वन् समम् आयाति तल्लयात्. And bring your body to the center, turning forward now. Bring your left hand towards your forehead this time and the right hand behind your head. So switching the hands position from last as we did last time. Bringing your left hand to the front of your forehead, right hand behind. Gaze towards your third eye. Visualize the river of Shakti, a river of powerful energy flowing through the Sahasrara, through the crown center. Do the moola bandha, the kakachancha kumbhaka, and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Kulyasana. अथ कुल्यासनं वक्ष्ये यत्कृत्वा कौलिको भवेत् एकहस्तं मस्तकस्थोऽधशीर्षे भिन्नगेकरम्. And slowly undo your hands. Now hold on to your left elbow with your right hand and bring your left hand towards your navel center. We're going to repeat the Divyasana on the other side. You're going to bring the right hand holding on to the left elbow, left hand to the navel, and lean forward and down, trying to bring your nose towards the ground. Gaze towards your nose. Visualize the gods and goddesses of KAILASA. All the divine beings are showering their blessings upon you. Do the moola bandha, the kakachancha kumbhaka, and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Divyasana. अथ दिव्यासनं वक्ष्ये पृष्ठं हस्तेन बन्धयेत् एकहस्तं मध्यदेशं भूमिहस्तं च नासया. Slowly coming up. You can take a moment now to relax your feet before we continue. Just relax your ankles a little bit. And come back into the Padmasana as we enter into Pavanasana. Here you're going to clasp your fingers together in the Parashumudra and bring it onto your navel. Raise your head upwards, looking up. You're going to look up towards the sky. Clenching your perineum in the moola bandha. Inhale deeply. Do the kakachancha kumbhaka. Visualize your body being completely purified in the pavanasana. Nicely breathing in and out deeply in the kakachancha kumbhaka. Clench your perineum in the moola bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in pavanasana. अथान्यदासनं वक्ष्ये साधकानां हिताय वै पवनासरूपोऽखे चयो योगीराट् भवेत् स्थित्वा बद्धासने धीरो नाभेरधकरद्वयम् ऊर्ध्ववामुदः पिबेत् वायुं निरुध्येत्यमाविले. Bring your head forward now. The next asana is the Valgulyasana. So for the Valgulyasana, you're actually going to insert your hands into your legs, trying to insert your hands into your gaps between your thighs and shins. Try to clasp your hands behind your neck. Hold the back of your neck, tucking your chin into the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha, clenching your perineum in the Moola Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a bat in Valgulyasana. अथ भूरिभुक्तस्य पाचनं सद्यो जरामशूलदौ वल्गुल्यासनं स्थित्वा समं सरसिजे तृणा वक्षोर्वरन्ध्रयोरधः स्वकरौ कूर्परिकौ विधाय बद्धोर्धपाणितलयुग्मता उत्तमाङ्ग पार्श्वगलस्य कलये उपरि प्रकामम्. Just remain in the same position. Remain there with your hands around your neck, gazing towards your nose. Visualize the Lord Rama in your inner space. Release the Uddiyana Bandha. Do the Uddiyana Bandha. Clenching your perineum, sucking in your stomach. Do the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Inhaling with the sound of an ocean. Inhale, and as you exhale, constrict your throat, making the sound of an ocean. And the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Parasharamasana 2. Atha Parasharamasana Prathamakare Padma Asana Ache Sudho Sove Bhuparipache Goda Arjanghaye Do Bhuso Lagata Rakhe So. And from here we're going to enter into the Garbhapindasana. So I'm going to be showing once how to do the Garbhapindasana. I request all of you to once take a look. Be careful if you have any items around you when you're doing this asana. You're going to be rotating yourself and coming up to a seated position. So you're going to be continuously rotating yourself. This is the Garbha Pindasana. So you can all try once. Ensure you don't have anything blocking you around you so that you'll not dash into anything when you do this asana. But you can all try to do it once. So come, keep your hands under your legs in the Padmasana. And you'll need to do it with a lot of force because you will need the momentum to be able to raise up off the ground. So you're going to go towards the side, the center, and then back up in a quick motion and come back up. Yes, you have to do it very fast so that you get the momentum enough to come back up into a seated position. If you want an easier variation, okay, if you want a simpler variation of this asana, you can bring your feet together in the Bhadrasana position and do the same movement. So coming out towards the side and back up. This is a simpler variation of the same asana. So let's all try to do the Garbha Pindasana. Bring your hands into your leg and rotate towards the side and try to come back up. Yes, in this asana, you're going to be continuing the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Inhale, as you exhale, make the sound of ocean. Clenching your perineum in the moola bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself generating unlimited potential energy. Anything you think is simply manifesting in Garbha Pindasana. Mayuram Pinchmayuram Padmapitha Samanvitam Kaukutam Garbhapindam Cha Kaurmam Yogan Rasimhakam. Yes, you can come back up to a seated position. Take a moment to relax your legs. Relax your ankles nicely. From here, entering into Simhasana 2. So you're going to come back into the Padmasana position, bringing your legs onto the opposite thighs. From here, you're going to raise up onto your knees. Bring your hands to the ground in front of you and push your hips down towards the ground. You'll actually feel this stretch in your thighs. In the Padmasana position, you're going to push your hips down towards the ground. Gazing towards your third eye. This is Simhasana 2. So gaze towards your third eye. Do the moola bandha. Do the ujjayi kumbhaka. Visualize the state and space of a lion. Visualize a lion in your inner space. Now stick your tongue out and exhale forcefully. In Simhasana 2. उत्तानकूर्मपीठं च सैंहं गारुडमेव च वातायनं गोमुखं च भारद्वाजं त्रिविक्रमम्. And relax your legs back into a seated position. The next asana is Urdhva Kukutasana. It's a little bit of an advanced asana, balancing on your arms. So I'm going to be showing the asana once. First, I request all the participants to observe carefully, all the viewers to observe carefully before attempting the asana. You're going to be actually needing quite a bit of core strength and wrist strength for this asana, because you're going to be lifting off the ground in the Padmasana position. This is the Urdhva Kukutasana. So all of us can also attempt. I'll be guiding you step by step how you can do this asana. So for this asana, you're going to bring your hands to the ground. First, come up onto your knees, bringing your palms to the ground. You're going to tighten your core and try to pull your legs up, your arms. So bring your knees towards the base of your wrist and you're going to try to pull it up. Pulling it up slowly. One thing that might help you is to first bring one knee up, and once you're balancing that, try to bring the other side up as well. That also helps many times. So in Urdhva Kukutasana, clench your perineum in the moola bandha. Do the ujjayi kumbhaka. Visualize yourself as a rooster with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Urdhva Padmasana. In Urdhva Kukutasana 2. Urdhva Kukutavashishta Marichihal Matsyakam Parivrittim Chodarasya Vividham Dhanurasanam. And slowly relax. Take a moment, loosen out your wrists. The next asana is Padmasana 6. You're going to be bringing, in the Padmasana position, you're going to bring your hands behind your back and try to hold on to the toes of the feet. So this is the asana. This is Padmasana 6. So when you're doing this, first, when you bring your legs into Padmasana, first try to pull your legs up as high as you can onto your hips. So try to first bring your feet up as high as you can. Then the foot that is on the top, right? So for example, for me, my right foot is on the top. I'm going to bring first my right hand holding on to the right foot. So you will actually see your whole torso will turn to the side to support your hand to reach the foot. That's okay. And then try to bring your torso forward, lean down. When you lean down, try to push both your knees together. Your legs are in Padmasana, right? Try to push both your knees together, lean down and bring the other hand from behind. You will see that it reaches for the toe. You'll be able to reach the opposite toe. Keep your back straight After you're done, do the moola bandha, clenching your perineum. Bring your chin to the chest in the Jalandhara bandha. Do the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, making the sound of an ocean while exhaling. Visualize a lotus flower in your inner space. With the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, gazing towards your nose in Padmasana 6. अथ पद्मासनं नाम वामोरुपरि दक्षिणं च चरणं संस्थाप्य वामं तथा दक्षोरुपरि पश्चिमेन विधिना धृत्वा कराभ्यां दृढम्. Continue to remain in the same position. Relax the Jalandhara Bandha and bring your navel center in and up in the Ujjayi Kumbha, in the Uddiyana Bandha. Continue to be in the same position with the visualization of a lotus flower in your inner space in Padmasana 6. Sorry, in Baddha Padmasana. Gaze to your nose. Padmasanam susamsthapya tadangushthadvayam punaha vyutkramenaiva hastabhyam Baddha Padmasanam bhavet. Slowly relax your hands. Yes, relax your shoulders again, bringing it across your body. And the other hand as well. Can even rotate your shoulders a little bit to nicely open them out. The next asana we're entering into is Padmasana 7. So you're going to continue to keep your legs in the Padmasana position, bringing your hands to the either side of your neck. Actually, there's a nadi, a subtle energy channel called the Vijnana Nadi. You're going to lightly press that Vijnana Nadi and bring your chin towards your chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Gaze towards your nose. Visualize yourself as Paramashiva. Clenching your perineum in the moola bandha. Do the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, inhale. And as you exhale, make the sound of an ocean. With the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Padmasana 7. पद्मासनस्थिता योगी ज्ञानजनसङ्गविवर्जितः विज्ञाननाडीद्वितयम् अंगुलीभ्यां निरोधयेत्. Relax your hands. Take one moment to relax your legs also. Just relax your ankles for a moment. We're almost end with the sequence today. Coming towards an end. Just a few more asanas left. So relax your legs. Come back into the Padmasana. Now we're doing the Urdhva Padmasana. So in the Urdhva Padmasana, you're going to come onto your back and lift your legs up in the Padmasana position. So this is the Urdhva Padmasana. So I request all the participants to please do this. You're going to be, basically you can come sit up and rock yourself back down, rock yourself onto your back, bring your hands to your hips and raise your hips up high. This is how you will do the Urdhva Padmasana. In this asana, you're going to visualize yourself as an inverted lotus flower. Visualize yourself as an upside down lotus flower. So just come to a seated position, rock yourself back and lift your legs up. Here, automatically your chin will be coming to your chest. So there will be the Jalandhara Bandha. Breathe there, it will be the Moksha Kumbhaka. Visualize yourself as an inverted lotus flower with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. So let's all do the Urdhva Padmasana. Try to straighten your legs up in this position as much as you can. Urdhva Padmasana. Prathama Ardha Padmasana ni Pithi Besi Pache Sui. माथुम भेय पर राखी केडने बमने हाथनी आधार थी ऊंची करी ते पलोम थी अधर उपड़ी राखवी ते ऊर्ध्व पद्मासन कहे वायचे. And relax onto your back now in a laying down position with your legs in the Padmasana position. This is Parvatasana 2. So your legs are in Padmasana, you're laying on your back. Actually, as soon as you lay on your back, you might notice your Padmasana comes up. Try to push it as much as you can towards the ground. Bring your hands into the Anjali Mudra with the palms together and extend your hands above your head. Keep your hands straight above your head. Feel your whole body relaxing. Visualize yourself as a mountain standing for thousands of years, stably. Clench your perineum, suck in your stomach and bring your chin to the chest in the Mahamudra Bandha. Parvatasana 2. Continue the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Exhaling, making the sound of an ocean with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Padmasana. In Parvatasana 2. अथवक्ष्ये महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलं यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपी स्यात् षट्चक्रादिविलोपनम्. And from here, interlace your fingers, bringing it on top of your navel center, and stretch your legs out straight into the Shavasana. Into Shavasana 2. Visualize that your body is dead and Paramashiva, Swamiji, has liberated you. Completely relax, unclutch. No kind of stiffness in the body. Nothing. Atha vakshe mahadeva parvata atha chitta vishrantau shavasanam उत्तानमूर्व्याशयनं विधाय प्रसार्य पादौ कराsamputam hradi. Visualize that your body is dead. Swamiji is liberating you with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
I welcome you all
In Shavasana.
with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Start to move your hands and feet.
Om Nithyananda
Rock from side to side
Paramashivoham.
and come up to a seated position.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Now, with that, we have come to the end of today's Nithyananda Yoga. We actually completed the Trithiya Vinyasa Krama sequence. So, good job, everyone. Congratulations. And now we will be concluding the Nithyananda Yoga session. So if you enjoyed today's Nithyananda Yoga session, please give the video a like, share it with other people who need the yoga in their life. Subscribe for more such that you don't miss anything else that comes from the channel. And if you want to learn more about Swamiji Kailasa and also have personalized training into Nithyananda Yoga through the Paramashiva Sena program, you can scan the QR code that is on screen. So with this, we'll now be offering our gratitude at Swamiji's feet and concluding with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all, Nithyanandam.